When you think of Japan's Kao, you might picture facial cleansers or laundry detergent, but you probably wouldn't guess that Kao now washes silicon wafers, becoming a key player in the semiconductor supply chain. How does a company that sells everyday household goods manage to handle the most precise semiconductors? You might find it hard to believe, but in semiconductor manufacturing, every time engineers finish a key process, they must polish the wafer surface smoother than a mirror and then clean it thoroughly. This cleaning process is called post-CMP, chemical mechanical planarization, cleaning. Crucially, if it's not cleaned perfectly just once, even a residue particle too small for the naked eye to see means a silicon wafer worth thousands of dollars has to be scrapped. In advanced manufacturing, the difficulty of this cleaning process jumps significantly because as transistors shrink, circuit layers have surged from 8 to 10 to 12 to 20, causing cleaning cycles to skyrocket. Wash too aggressively, and you'll destroy the fragile circuits. Wash too gently, and it won't be clean enough. Looking globally, the manufacturers capable of handling this thorny problem, besides chemical giants like Merck and Entegri, include a name you would never expect: the maker of facial cleanser. Want to know how Kao jumped into the semiconductor industry to challenge these chemical giants? The secret is hidden in the bottles in your bathroom, because for Kao, washing silicon wafers, washing your face, and washing laundry are fundamentally the same technology. What is the key to washing your face or your clothes? It's removing grease from the skin without causing irritation, or removing dirt from clothes without damaging the fabric fibers. The principle is the same for washing silicon wafers. Kao's brilliance lies in their ability, dating back to the soap they launched in 1890, to perfectly balance this contradiction, and the secret behind it is their core expertise: interfacial chemistry. From this field of study, Kao refined a core weapon called surfactants. Its molecular structure is unique. One end is lipophilic, oil-loving, and the other is hydrophilic, water-loving. The lipophilic end attaches to oil and dirt, lifting them off the surface, while the hydrophilic end makes the grime water-soluble, allowing it to be washed away with the water flow. This entire process significantly reduces physical friction, naturally causing no harm to clothing or skin. With this expertise, Kao gradually became synonymous with cleaning products in Japan, and in 1987, they launched a pioneering concentrated laundry detergent that completely revolutionized the market. Little did they know that in that same year, an international agreement would propel Kao onto an entirely new stage. When the Montreal Protocol was signed to save the depleting ozone layer, the phase-out of CFCs left high-tech factories reliant on powerful solvents scrambling for alternatives. But for Kao, this was a godsend. Their surfactants were already water-based rather than relying on environmentally harmful chemical solvents. In 1991, they launched the Industrial Clean F series, successfully crossing over from household products into the high-tech arena. Kao soon realized the ultimate battlefield was semiconductor manufacturing, removing microscopic residue without damaging delicate circuits. They thought, isn't this exactly where our surfactants excel? Thus, Kao introduced the Clean THKS 2200 series for cleaning silicon wafers. Its oil-loving end detaches particles from the wafer surface, while the water-loving end easily washes them away in a very gentle process. Unlike traditional methods relying on harsh acids and bases, this logic minimizes stress on fragile circuit structures. Though impressive, the industry initially ignored Kao, as giants like Entegri and Merck dominated the market. Kao, known for face wash, seemed out of place until the AI era changed everything. In the AI era, to squeeze out maximum computing power, chips are no longer working alone. Take NVIDIA's GPUs. They are surrounded by HBM memory modules, each consisting of multiple layers of DRAM dies stacked together. This design shortens data transmission paths and increases bandwidth, causing speeds to soar. This technique of assembling different components is known as advanced packaging, a specialty of TSMC. However, as chips are stacked higher and denser, a material called solder flux is needed to weld them together. The trouble is that this flux leaves behind sticky residues, which get trapped deep within invisible, ultra-narrow gaps. Kao's previous water-based cleaners hit a wall here, as the surface tension of water is too high to penetrate those tight spaces. Consequently, these residues easily bridge circuits and cause short circuits, a problem that is a fatal killer of yields in advanced packaging. It was at this moment that Kao gave their interface control technology a major upgrade, launching the Clean THW 600 series, which is most impressive for its ability to reduce surface tension. It also significantly enhances penetration, allowing mild water-based detergents to cut through like a blade into the finest gaps, encapsulating and carrying away processing residues. Relying on this solid expertise, Kao captured a 12% market share in semiconductor cleaning agents, ranking just behind 3 major US firms led by 3M. Even more impressive is that Kao has been quietly rooted in Taiwan for over 60 years. By the end of 2025, they will even open a precision cleaning center in Hsinchu to leverage geographic advantages and serve semiconductor clients directly. Just like that, Kao transformed from a cleaning supplies company into a key player in the AI supply chain that no one can afford to ignore. This also tells us that what truly determines a company's value might not be the products they appear to sell, but the core technology they possess that no one can take away. Like an expert in controlling water and oil, Kao excels at blending these incompatible substances, which is why, when the AI boom hit, they were able to immediately solve the industry's most difficult cleaning problems. So, what do you think will be the next key technology hidden in the details? Which Taiwanese companies are quietly working hard in obscure fields, waiting for their moment to break out? Leave your comments